when we go mountain biking, we usually have 2 milk crates that we keep in our van.
I carry my helmet in a bag with my gloves and my sunglasses in there, and then I have a separate bag for my shoes, and my water bottles are separate, and I just kind of throw it multiple trips out to the car, throw it in the car, head to the trail, and then try to load it all onto the bike.
I keep all my basic stuff in here, and then some accessories, you know, chain stuff, and then I'll keep my helmet and all the stuff in the back of my truck. And the stuff that I don't, that's all my main gear, and then the little odds and ends that I need with me while I'm actually riding, like goo, you know, stuff that I eat for protein and whatnot, I'll keep inside my actual camel pack.
Hi, I'm Brad Carroll. About a year ago, I was meeting some friends in that same parking lot in Draper, Utah to ride mountain bike. We met on a Saturday morning and we're getting ready, putting our gear together, and I could not find one of my gloves. So, which is typical for me because all my gear is black. It was inside a black duffel bag, and so I opened the top and looked through a couple of different times and finally dumped it out, and I still couldn't find my gloves. So I ended up borrowing one from a friend of mine, and we went on the ride, had a good time, and afterwards we all met down the road for barbecue. And they were giving me a little bit of a hard time for losing my gear again, and quite frankly I was defending myself and complaining that I didn't have the right bag. I needed a bag with compartments in it for the helmet and for the shoes and for the clean gear like the gloves, and the dirty section for the tools and stuff so that they wouldn't all mix together. And as I was describing that, it occurred to me that the other thing that bothered me about bags in general was the horizontal zipper format of most duffel bags, where you have to open the entire bag all the way to get in and find your glasses or a sock or a glove, and then you pull stuff out and have to put it back in. And I think maybe that's what happened that day when I lost the glove, is I left it on the floor of my garage. So I went home that night and got on the web and was looking around for a bag like that to purchase, and I couldn't find one anywhere. That did it. I pulled out my design notebook and started to draw the idea for a compartmentalized bike gear bag with individual entry points for the helmet, for the shoes, for clean gear, and for dirty gear. One of the problems I still had though was the horizontal zipper like they find on a duffel bag. So coincidentally, I was looking through some equipment that night, and I came across an old shaving kit. And I thought to myself, I wonder what would happen if I turned this on its side and wrapped it around a corner and used that as a way to get into each compartment. Well, I drew some more designs, and there was the idea for the Top Kit sports gear bag. Implementing the design was more difficult than I imagined. Drawing back to my days of engineering coursework, I started to solve technical problems related to how the zipper works, how to make the partitions function and affordable, and the uniqueness of the compartments individually accessed by handles with zippers. With more research, I realized that there are several components that did not exist in the marketplace. After a thorough patent search, I identified 3 ideas that could be patented: the bag functionality itself, the zipper assembly with vertical zippers and a handle, and finally, to make the bag open easier and the zippers pull easier, I have invented a new type of zipper slider that will be introduced next year. I've taken these designs as far as I can without your help. The next steps include engineering design with the help of Brent Harris at Design Lines. Check out his website on the project page. Design approval. Kickstarter supporters will be asked to approve the design in a new trend I'm calling crowd product design. See details on the project page also. Short run manufacturing will include enough units to meet the Kickstarter obligations and to sell enough units to start generating cash flow. Web sales will be the launch of the sports gear bags. Part of the strategy is to put them into the marketplace in limited numbers and receive feedback from athletes, consumers, Kickstarter fans, and sports shops to improve their design. And finally, the product launch at trade shows. Thank you for your interest. If this product and this project plan seems good to you, I would ask you please to pledge your support on Kickstarter. There are several early adopter and early innovator specials that will be offered the first week. In addition, everybody that pledges on the Kickstarter campaign will have the opportunity to participate in the crowd design experiment, which I think will be a great study in the theory of the crowd knows best.